Hey there Pokefans, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. So a couple of things before we get started. I'm kind of feeling tired tonight as I'm recording this, and I do need to kind of be up tomorrow morning as a couple of my family members have gotten really sick and I'm currently the one that's taking care of them until I have to go to work. So I try to get them all set up so that they don't have to worry about anything while I'm currently away for the job. So tonight we're going to record about 4 matches and then I will start making changes to the team tomorrow. And just a heads up, because I have like a lot of people in my household are sick. There's 3 or 4 of us. I'm not sure the 4th is still here, but I know 3 of us are still here, including myself. 2 of us is sick and I have to take care of them. So I'll be taking Friday off. So I'll be able to start recording a little bit sooner than the weekend. So that's going to be like helping us a lot. And I think going forward, I'm not sure when I'm going to start doing this, but I think battles are going to be like Monday through Friday. And then the weekend is like for the extra stuff. And I believe I said that before and then just kind of not worried about that, or just kind of did what I was doing anyway. The stuff on the weekend is supposed to kind of give me time to not only play different games, but to work on the team that I'm currently working on. So I think, and I'm not sure when this is going to happen. Could happen in the beginning of January when we go back to Reg G. Could be some like a sooner time or anything like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll let you guys know ahead of time. But I at least want to tell you guys that bit so that you fully understand or like fully know what's happening, why the video is a little shorter today, and what my plans are for this weekend. Obviously recording the Let's Play of Shining Pearl is going to be when I already have this episode ready to go. And I think I'm going to finish the series this weekend as much as I possibly can without having to like go try to pull out the Pokedex. But I am trying to record as much as I possibly can so that I can obviously take care of my family, because family is important to me. Anyways, that's all that I really have. I don't really have any other updates besides that, and I'll be off on Friday, so we'll have an extra day to get really into the content. I might be paying attention to the Vancouver Regional. So, and I say might just because of the fact that I need to be able to take care of them. So if I'm not watching the live stream, that's totally fine, but I just need to focus on other things at the moment. So anyways, let's get to our matches. Let's hope that we do incredibly well. And when Friday's video comes around, as we'll be recording tomorrow night, hopefully we'll have a lot of changes to the team and trying out newer things so that we can kind of see what the progress is and go from there. So wish me luck. I'll see you guys at the end. Okay, we have, Okay, we've got Grimmsnarl, Gengar, Sylveon, Dragonite, Garganacl, and Electrode. One of the very few Pokemon that's actually faster than Sneasler by far is that Electrode. So what's the strat here? I don't think they'll heavily rely on Trick Room, but it is a good indication. Now, I think it was episode 1 we saw that we do KO Grimmsnarl with Golden Go, so I think that's going to be like the person I go to first. Bring in Whimsicott because I know Gengar is kind of fast as well. This team is a little strange. It is a little strange. Arcanine. I'm really thinking about bringing in Garchomp, but I don't know if Garchomp's going to be the best thing. Honestly, don't. I mean, Electrode does need to go down. Yeah. I mean, I have to. Garchomp is just going to have to be brought in later on. I don't know if I'm going to have a safe switch target just because Sylveon has Pixelate and most run Hyper Voice because of it. It becomes really, really interesting what I would like to do. Huh. Okay. Grimmsnarl, Gengar. Okay, so the Terra is going to be used here because we want to knock out both as much as possible. So we're going to do this. Terra, make it rain. That way I'm not hit by anything by Gengar. I don't know if Destiny Bond is going to really take effect. It could. In theory, Destiny Bond would fail to Focus Sash, as with other things. Sturdy also stops that kind of mechanic as well. So it's very, very interesting. Tailwind, because I want to go fast. light screen. Okay, that's gonna lower down the damage it's gonna lower it a third. Metal coat, make it rain. It's barely enough for them to survive. Now is this trick room? Nope, spikes. More importantly, it's toxic spikes. So I'm gonna protect here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just make it rain again. So what makes this team very interesting, especially in Whimsicott space, if that was like Murkrow, say that I swapped out Whimsicott for Murkrow, Haze would be perfect here. Because then I would just reset the status things for Golden Go. They have the screens up, so it's most likely light play on Grimmsnarl. Gonna knock down both of them. Like I said, I'm tired, guys. So my commentary is gonna suck for at least a little bit because I'm trying to wake myself up to come back into this. Sylveon comes out. Ooh, that's actually really, really good for us. And Electrode. I kind of like the shiny. The shiny's looking a little dope. Let's check the board state. I have 2 more turns of Tailwind. Let's go ahead and Moonblast. There, and I will make it rain. Now I am -2. This will make it -3. Here comes the Terra. Wally to Electrode. Nope, Sylveon. Fairy? Fire. Gotcha. Fire's not a bad pick. Definitely resistant to anything that I can throw out. Make it rain. Yeah, that -3 is going to do that. Foul play. Does nothing. Terra Blast. This is going to go to Golden Go. Okay, that's a knockout. Crit. Which I'm okay with because the answer to both of them is in the back. And that is Garchomp. Leftovers on Electrode. So now we bring out Garchomp. It becomes poisoned. I'm going to protect here and Stomping Tantrum. I don't want to hit there. Why aren't you? Oh, you're grass. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I am going to Stomping Tantrum the Electrode. Tailwind's about to go off. And yeah, this puts Garchomp in a really bad position. But I do that. Cost of its HP. Leech Seed. Hits Garchomp. That I'm okay with. Terra Blast goes into the Whimsicott, which does nothing. Now, leftovers plus Leech Seed. I don't think it's enough to do a ton. Okay. It is a lot more than I would like. Okay. That one's gone. To Tailwind and Rock Slide. Okay, there's the Protect. Tailwind. Rock Slide. Misses the Electrode. But it's gonna hit the Sylveon. the decent amount. Flinches is what I'm hoping for. And it does not flinch, but it goes straight into Whimsicott. So the better option from that would have been to Stomping Tantrum. And instead of going after Electrode, we went after Sylveon, just to kind of make it weaker. But it puts it in range now, and we've got Tailwind. So now I can do a move like this, and I should be able to pull this victory out. Arcanine comes out. Yeah, I become poisoned, but that's fine. I don't think I'm gonna really worry about anything. I think I win this turn. Flare Blitz over there, and Stomping Tantrum there. I think they're in range for both. I don't have any minus downs. Garchomp's going to take a little bit of damage due to Life Orb and Paralyze, but their only real salvation is to get a double Protect. But even then, it doesn't really last very long. They have to try to withstand Tailwind, but I think we got the victory here. I think so anyway. I could be wrong. Stomping Tantrum. Right into Sylveon. That's enough to get the KO. Not a bad fairy type, with especially with Terra Blast. Not bad at all. Here comes Flare Blitz into that slot, and it's enough. Okay. They might have rage quitted. Might have rage quitted. Not bad to use Electrode in that sense. That's a very interesting way of playing him. I never realized that he was like Electric Grass, so I didn't think that his Swain form had that in him. It kind of reminds me of like a really bulky, probably not bulky, but you know how like Wu Chen likes to use those moves and just kind of get HP over and over and over again. I think, excuse me, I think that you have access to certain moves in that vein too. Excuse me, I got the hiccups now. So anyway, using them in that sort of fashion is really, really, really interesting. But I do believe that I guessed right, and that they're going to bring in Sylveon, not necessarily Electrode, but that was a possibility. There was not a whole lot of like Electrode players that I have played against, so it was really uncertain what was going to happen there. But I'm glad that we guessed right and kept our resources as long as we did, just so that we can kind of pull it together at the end. Okay, we've got Donzo, Tatsugiri, Dragonite, Garchomp, Alolan Ninetales, and Frostlass. So 2-man squads, and there's 3 of them. Question is, who and what is on a squad, and what do they do, right? So that's gonna be a very interesting question. Who is on a squad, and what are they going to accomplish? I know Dragonite, Garchomp is gonna be really, really hard to tackle with my team, since I don't have a fairy type. I do have my own dragon type, but it's not like I can protect every single one of them, right? So instead of going extremely fast with like Tailwind and stuff like that, let's go incredibly heavy by bringing in Grimmsnarl and Arcanine, so we can start burning people and just kind of taking damage as we need to. Bringing in our own Garchomp, and then we'll even out with Golden Go. Now, I could lose this because they technically do have 3 dragon types. Tatsugiri is a water dragon type. They also have Garchomp, what is dragon ground, and then they have Dragonite, which is dragon flying. So it's not like they don't have many counters and they can withstand a lot of stuff. It's absolutely for sure. But they open up with Frostlass and Alolan Ninetales. I open up with Grimmsnarl and Arcanine. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just do the light screen. And I'm gonna open up with Rock Slide. Now, Ninetales is gonna go first, so Aurora Veil's gonna hit. Oh no, does not go first because I get first dibs because I have Light Screen. Oh, Frostlass does it, so you're gonna go Blizzard? Okay. You are gonna go Blizzard. It's not very effective on the Arcanine. Rock Slide's gonna miss someone. Hits the Ninetales, so it missed the Frostlass. So it's Spirit Break. Actually, let's just paralyze you right off the bat. And I'm gonna Rock Slide again. Thunder Wave to drop your speed by half. Okay, Blizzard. So it's Blizzard spam. Rock Slide. I'm gonna miss someone again. So I'm gonna miss the Frostlass. Okay. All right, let's do this. You're gonna start swapping to do team 2. What are you gonna do? Protect on the Ninetales. It's not a bad idea. Thunder Wave. So now I go faster than the Frostlass, I think. I do. I'm gonna miss the Ninetales. Please hit Frostlass. You've missed it twice. Okay. You did hit it this time. Good job. And couldn't move because paralyzed. Dope. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and Spirit Break you. And I'm gonna Rock Slide the entire side again. Rock Slide. Miss. Misses the Frostlass every time. What is your deal, Arcanine? Couldn't move because paralyzed. Let's go. Spirit Break. Okay, let's drop it. Special attack. Make it just a wee bit weaker. Just a wee bit weaker. So on Twitter, as I'm getting myself back onto that website, I like YouTube, I took some time off of like social media. Oh, okay. I think they quit. I think they quit. I took some time off of social media as well, and I saw that people were posting their results for the Grand Challenge 3, and I think one got in first place with a record of 34-8. Jesus, that's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah, they left. Okay. It's not bad to work in two-man squads. I personally love working in two-man squads. I love that. It's like you got to deal with this part of the team first, and you have to deal with like the raid boss afterwards. Like open it up with the ice squad first, and then having Donzo and Tatsugiri in the back would have made it incredibly hard for me to deal with, especially since they would have a higher speed tier. So it's like you have Aura Veil that stops damage. I also have screens that last probably longer, depending on if Frostlass had the Light Clay. Probably not, but if they did, then that would be the case. Then they would come in and start doing like a huge amount of damage. Now, there is a caveat to this, that if they do bring in Donzo and I do burn him, the damage that he's going to do is not going to be as much as anyone would like. But with, you know, Order Up, raising its attack power, and using moves like Rest to completely reset the burn, and you've pretty much reestablished yourself as being the main attacker for a raid boss, and you get healing on top of that because rest does that, you're pretty much set to just walk over people. Like, you don't have to have sleep talk, just put rest just so you can heal yourself back up to full. And that's insane, especially if you pick a really good Terra to make it so that you negate a lot of the stuff that comes out your way. So dragon or steel or I don't know, bug, anything that makes it so you take less damage from the stuff that I have in front of you. I mean, yeah, go for it. Probably wouldn't pick bug though, but water or just stay water, that's great. You can go grass if you want to get rid of the spore, or steel to negate clear smogs, but I don't really have that. But it's not like it can remove your stats anyway with the team that I've got. So if you're listening at home, pick Donzo, put on rest, and just pick a defensive Terra and pray to God that they don't have anyone that can reset stats like Haze or Clear Smog. Other than that, you're golden. You'll just sit there for days as they can't do anything after that. Okay, we've got Jumpluff, Sneasler, Dragonite, Tatsugiri, Klefki, and Golden Go. This is an interesting assortment of Pokemon. We're gonna bring in Arcanine and Whimsicott first. That way we can kind of set up with like the burns, and if we need to, Terra out of weaknesses from Sneasler, but also weaknesses from Tatsugiri. You can still put a lot of pressure to Whimsicott, Golden Go, as well as Klefki, and we can burn Sneasler, Dragonite, and not really have to worry about anything else. And also bring in Garchomp, and I'm kind of thinking Rotom, but what would be the benefit of doing that? Yeah, let's bring in Rotom. Why not? Why not? It'll be a fairly decent target. I dare not bring in Grimmsnarl because Sneaser's on that side of the field, and we all know Dire Claw is a thing, right? Guys at home, you guys know Dire Claw? Yeah, okay. I don't have to remind you. Dire Claw is huge. We all know that. And open up with Klefki and Tatsugiri. Okay. Intimidate goes off. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started off with Tailwind, Terra, Flare Blitz, but we're going to go into Klefki instead. Now, Klefki has access to screens, has access to Magic Room, so we could see our items being turned off here. In the event that happens, nothing realistically is troublesome on my side of the field yet, but we'll see. Light Screen. Okay. Flare Blitz on Klefki, knocks it out. Okay. So they were able to stop Whimsicott from like one-shotting or possibly doing a ton of damage to this Tatsugiri. Muddy Water kicks in. It's a lot of damage from Rocky Helm. I did get hit with Rocky Helm, right? That was a thing. Let's go ahead and hit you. No, let's do you and let's burn you. Here comes the Terra. Probably the Dragonite. It is. And it's... okay. Normal. So you choice banded extreme speed? I've missed this set if that's what this is. Oh, that's a lot of it. Yep, you are exactly that. Oh, I've missed this. I have missed this. Thank you for coming back. I've missed you. Moonblast. Flop. Down goes Tatsugiri. Oh, that was a crit. Oh, jeez. And Tatsu is probably also spec'd. Also spec'd, I think. Let's go ahead and bring out Rotom. So Golden Go would have been perfect here. Ooh, Sneasler. Oh, Sneasler. They're down to the last two. I have 3 left. We're gonna help again the Rotom. And I'm just gonna go straight into Dragonite with Thunderbolt. Are you still fake out into Whimsicott? Okay. Extreme speed. Into Whim. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Take out on Sneasler though. That's interesting. Thunderbolt. That is a multi-scale Dragonite. Okay. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and Stomping Tantrum you. And Thunderbolt you in the face. I have Tailwind up, so... Oh, well, never mind. Oh, never mind. That's such a bad idea. Oh, I wish I... Oh, they doubled. Okay. Okay. It's not banded. We're just hitting like a truck. Okay. Was that my final turn of Tailwind? If it was, I'm in trouble. If it's not, I think I'm okay. Crap, it was. Crap, it was. I think I'm okay. The double into Garchomp is going to be very apparent though. So I'm going to go ahead and Thunderbolt into Sneasler still. Because they're going to have to double into that. Tail Shot could also be a thing. Dire Claw into Rotom. Okay, you were going to go... Okay. Bolt. Okay. The Light Spring more off. Go that way. I think they're going to double again. Let's combat into Rotom. KO gets the KO. Come on. Stomping Tantrum. Give me the KO against Dragonite. Oh, it just barely doesn't. Just barely doesn't. I wonder if that's calc to survive that. It would make sense if it was. Ah, I just won. No. I had to use my Terra early on so that Arcanine could survive. Because otherwise it wasn't going to. Ah, that was so close. It's like I have to do 2 hits to Sneasler guaranteed. I cannot do it. And then obviously I can't just leave almost half HP Rotom against Dragonite with multi-hit like Scale Shot, because, especially since I couldn't burn it. If I was able to burn it, would not have been that big of a deal, but they did have Light Screen up, which did prevent a lot of the damage that I was going to do to them right off the bat. Like, but I lost an entire, well, no, I didn't lose a turn. I was going to say I lost an entire turn due to them protecting, but they doubled. So it's not like I lost anything. I just did no damage, but didn't have a way to get back into it after that, if that makes sense. I thought that was a Terra normal Choice Band Dragonite with extreme speed. Nope. But it still did a lot of damage. That was still a loaded dice Dragonite with multi-scale. Jesus. All right, we have Indity, Gallade. Okay. Indity female, Gallade, Hatterini, Ursaluna, Lilligant, and Torkoal. Okay. Let's do these two right off the bat. Actually, not those two. We're gonna do these two right off the bat because they're gonna do. This is a hard trick room team, and then you have Lilligant that can take advantage of Torkoal. But I'm gonna try to have means of being able to weave in and out of whatever I'm trying to do. So I am gonna bring in these four. Now, Whimsicott is gonna help me here, and that is just to avoid sleep powders against Lilligant. Why? Because I need it to miss. 100% I need it to miss all the time when it goes over to Whimsicott. Now, in the event that they're not able to set up anything, because with Entity, they turn off priority. With Gallade, they not only have a strong fighter or a fighting type user with sharpness, but they also have wide guard and usually is a little bit slower. And then you have your trick room-esque people that just rock and size spam. So this is going to be a huge test for us. Whether or not that we need to bring in a counter specifically for it, or if we're just okay with doing what we're doing. Okay, Entity and Gallade. Psychic Seed activates on Entity. Go ahead and use Nasty Pot, and I will go with Reflect. We're doing that so that Gallade doesn't get us hits us with a bunch right off the bat. No size spam. Okay, wide guard. So they're already insinuating that Make It Rain was going to come out. I said no. Okay, Trick Room comes out. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna go ahead and Spirit Break Gallade. Now, I'm Shadow Balling, right? I could Make It Rain, but I'm afraid of the Follow Me because they're not gonna do Follow Me and Wide Guard. They're gonna pick either one. Right now, I'm gonna hit into the Gallade slot thinking that they're gonna swap because there's no reason to keep Gallade on the field unless it just wants to get KO'd. Both of these moves are very strong against Gallade, so it's not necessarily good to have it out, but it does give them chances to bring in like Hatterini or Ursaluna. So they swap out Entity. And it is Ursaluna. Spirit Break. It's almost a one-shot. Psycho Cut. Does not affect Grimmsnarl. Shadow Ball. Goes into Gallade. Psycho Cut, huh? That's interesting. Burn. Now with the terrain up, I can't do anything. Snorkel. That's not great. Bring out Whimsy. And we have Reflect up. So now I'm going to bring up Light Green. Oh, Whimsy's gonna get knocked out by Torkoal too. Oh, I'm stupid. I can't do anything right now. Oh, I'm dumb. I did bring in the wrong Pokemon. This Facade's gonna do a ton of damage. Whimsy's gonna take the Earthquake if they use it, and it's gonna take it like a champ. But Torkoal's now Terra, it's gonna be Fire. Probably Spect. I have to try to survive several turns. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Eruption. Nope, because that is a choice. Spect. Oh. Terra fired. Torkoal. Why I know it's spec is because that was a huge amount of damage. You can't just like swing that and not do that much. Absolutely not. Like Torkoal wouldn't be able to do that. Like, that's how confident I am. And watch, I'm gonna be wrong, right? It's not gonna be choice spec. It's gonna be able to protect this turn. Ah, it's so irritating. There's so many effects up right now. It's so insane. I love this, by the way. This is pretty dope. Do that and protect. Go for the double. This facade is gonna knock out anything that's in front. So does Torkoal. It's gotta be spec'd. There's no way that it's not. There's no way that it's not. But dealing with Trick Room, if we have like really slow Pokemon, one is not a bad idea. We're gonna try to go for the double on both and hope for the best. If we can survive, we should be okay. Golden Go fails. Garchomp gets the double. That might prove to be fruitful. Might be being the keyword. There's Eruption. Golden Go goes down. Facade. Okay. Don't swap Torkoal. Tantrum. You didn't protect. It just barely survives. How does he do that? It's not. That's a one hit. Oh, I mean, you didn't have to put crits. But that was with screens up, guys. Screens, too. Screens. Grr. We didn't do half bad. Obviously, I thought that was actually going to be way, way worse than what it turned out to be. But obviously, we struggle with our first actual hard Trick Room team. Is it impossible to pass? Pretty much, but it's still very slim chance of actually winning a matchup like that. It's just going to be really, really hard to do it. So, yeah. But this gives me a ton to think about as I'm waking up in the morning to make changes to the team as I'm done dealing with the family and them being sick. Yeah, cannot wait. And that, ladies and gents, Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. Now you might be asking yourself, but Matt, it clearly says on the screen that it is 13 battles, 5 wins, 8 losses. You're not wrong. You remember that second DC match? The one where they quit after I knocked down a Pokemon and was like, okay, they obviously had to deal with, you know, everything after Frostlass when it would eventually go down. Yeah, apparently that didn't count in my ranked battles. I have questions. I do. I have lots of questions, and those questions may never get answered, but that's totally fine. I have 4 matches for you guys to watch. I hope that you guys enjoyed the fights as they have been, and I'm hoping to make some really cool changes to the team as we go forward, as we're kind of seeing what works and what doesn't work. But sometimes the ranked battles, or at least the players we're in, have a way to completely negate the fact that they lost, and it will never show up on their record because that's how the game works. now. I have to laugh because otherwise it's so stupid. But we've dealt with this before, and I'm just going to go ahead and move on. It sucks to only have 13 instead of 14, and I'm not sure how they're doing it, but I don't really know how to fix it because I don't know how they're doing it. So I know it's a problem, but I don't know how to fix it. For now, though, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the show, please consider leaving the like on the video. Comment down below what your guys' favorite matches were, what changes you would make if you were in my shoes, and so forth. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you guys want to help support the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. All of that helps out just as good. Helps the videos perform better, and it helps my channel grow as well. We're still trying to hit 525 by the end of the month, and if we can, awesome. If we can't, then we just move that over to our goal for the following year, because we are going to try to get monetized on this channel. I did get half monetized. Apparently I have memberships now. I don't really know what to do with them, but I'm just going to leave them alone for right now until everything gets settled. We still want to hit at least 1,000 subs with the 4,000 watch hours so that we can officially start making some money on YouTube, and that just helps with the overall goal that I have, which is to become debt free by the end of 2026. So if you guys want to help me out with that, please consider doing the YouTube things, or just kind of sharing your thoughts, because anything helps, and I do this for free. So if you guys just want to support me anyway, just watching is totally fine. Thank you so much in advance, and you guys made it this far. Shout out to you guys. So because that's all that I have for you, I'm going to edit this out and post it in the morning. So I'm hoping you guys have a good rest of your day. Stay cool or warm, depending on where you're at. It's currently cold where I am, so I'm bundling up every night so I can stay warm. Stay hydrated, but most importantly, stay safe. Till tomorrow, talk to you guys later. Peace.